Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah walihi wa salatu ala nabiyhi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi al-muta'addibina bi adabih. Amma ba'du fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna akramakum 'inda Allahi atqakum. Sadaqallahu al-azim. Today this brief video is for a book release in PDF format. The book on the superiority of Sayyiduna Abu Bakr Siddiq Rضي الله عنه, the denier of which is expelled from Ahlus Sunnah. This work by Ustad al-Ulama, Shaykh al-Hadith wa Tafsir, Jami' al-Ma'qul wal-Manqul, Mufti Pir Muhammad Aslam Bandiyalvi Naqshbandi Hafidhahullah Ta'ala, our honorable teacher. This work I had the honor of translating into the English language approximately 5 years ago, before COVID, around the year 2019. And I have now decided to release the work in PDF format. It's been edited and with renewed typesetting and formatting, and now inshallah it will be available for readers worldwide. Anyone who wants to access this book can do so in PDF format. Now, the importance of the superiority of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq رضي الله عنه is something which I would like to emphasize. Al-Imam al-Azam Abu Hanifa رضي الله عنه is famously quoted as having said that the recognition of the superiority of Shaykhain Karimain, Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar رضي الله عنهما, their superiority is from the signs of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Here is Al-Inaya, Sharh al-Hidayah, one of the commentaries on the great Hanafi work, Al-Hidayah. On page 121 of this edition, in the first volume, it states, وَمِمَّا يَدُلُّ عَلَىٰ أَنَّهُ مُبْتَدِعٌ مَا رُوِيَ عَنْ أَبِي حَنِيفَةَ رضي الله عنه أَنَّهُ سُئِلَ عَنْ مَذْهَبِ أَهْلِ السُنَّةِ وَالْجَمَاعَةِ. That amongst the evidences which prove that a person becomes an innovator by denying the validity of wiping over the leather socks, amongst the evidences are the statement of Imam Abu Hanifa. Why? What did he say? Imam Abu Hanifa was questioned regarding Sunni creed and he replied, فقال هو أن يفضل الشيخين يعني أبا بكر وعمر على سائر الصحابة رضي الله عنهم وأن يحب الخطنين يعني عثمان وعلي رضي الله عنهما وأن يرى المسح على الخفين. Imam Abu Hanifa mentioned three things which define a Sunni Muslim. First of all, that he considers Abu Bakr and Umar superior above the entire Ummah, upon all of the Sahaba and the whole Ummah. And then that the person loves Uthman and Ali. And then that a person considers wiping over the leather socks as something which is valid. And whoever denies these things is not a Sunni but is misguided. And this statement of Imam Azam Abu Hanifa رضي الله عنه is also found in the Sharh of Hidayah, Fath al-Qadir, by Imam Kamaluddin ibn al-Humam. And also this quote is found in Bahr al-Raiq and Badai' al-Sana'i, other works as well. Then there is the statement of Imam Rabbani Mujaddid al-Fithani, Shaykh Ahmad Faruqi Sarhindi rahimahullah, who in volume 1, letter 202 of his Maktubat Sharif is quoted as saying, إجماع سلف بر أفضلية حضرت صديق بر جميع بشر بعد الأنبياء عليهم الصلوات والتسليمات منعقد گشته است. He says that there is unanimous agreement of the Salaf, the pious predecessors, Sahaba, Tabi'in, alayhim ridwan, upon the superiority of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq رضي الله عنه above the entire mankind after the prophets, peace and blessings of Allah be upon them. Then he says, أحمق باشد के توهم خرق این إجماع نماید. He says, only a foolish person will oppose this unanimity, this ijma'. So nowadays, you have certain individuals who claim to be Sunni Muslim, and they'll bring forth quotes and statements and certain references and try to argue against this mutlaq afdaliyah, this absolute superiority which Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar رضي الله عنهما have upon the entire ummah. There is a fatwa which I would like to point out before finishing in Fatawa Rizwiyah, volume 5 of Ala Hazrat Imam Ahmad Raza Khan Barelvi rahimahullah, volume 5, page 581, regarding those statements which people bring forth to confuse Sunni Muslims. What does Ala Hazrat say? He says, बल्कि इंसाफन अगर तफजील शेखैन के खिलाफ कोई हदीस सही भी आए कतअन वाजिब तावील है. He says, even if for the sake of fairness, if a Sahih hadith is even found which negates the superiority of Shaykhain, Abu Bakr and Umar, He says it is absolutely necessary to interpret and explain it away. And then he says, और अगर बफर्ज बातिल सालिह तावील ना हो वाजिब और रद्द. He says, and even if there is no possibility of giving an explanation to such a narration, he says even still it will be necessary to reject. Why? कि तफदील शेखैन मुतवातिर व इजमाई है. He says because the superiority of Shaykhain Karimain رضي الله عنهما is mass transmitted and unanimously agreed upon. كما أثبتنا عليه عرش التحقيق في كتابنا المذكور. जैसा कि हमने अपनी इस मज़कूरा किताब में इस मसले की खूब तहकीक की है. With reference to مطلع القمرين في إبانة سبقة العمرين, Sayyiduna Imam Ahmad Raza رضي الله عنه, he says that we have mentioned with evidences in our work that the superiority of Shaykhain is something which is proven and established through tawatur, mass transmission, and through ijma, unanimous agreement. और mutawatir और ijma के मुकाबिल ahad hargiz na सुने जाएंगे. And he says singular narrations are never given any precedence over mass transmission and unanimity. So brothers and sisters, as you can see, this is a crucial belief of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, something necessary which defines Sunni Muslim creed. I pray that this work is a means of salvation for myself and my parents and for all believers, and a means of guidance and light for the ummah. وَمَا عَلَيَّ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغِ.